Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Keep It Simple with Benji. This is a channel where we keep up with travel vloggers, and it's a channel where we do reaction on their travels. For this episode, I'm just taking a walk around, and there's something that has been coming in my mind, and especially understanding about reaction, because I'm one of the reactors, but most of the time I feel like sometimes people don't really understand what we go through, and so I'm just brainstorming, and I'm very sure I'm going also to tag other reactors whom I'm very sure 100% they can agree with exactly what I'm going to discuss, and I'm going to say about doing reaction videos as a reactor. So come with me as we walk around and as we talk and also discuss some of very important things about reaction and how YouTubers should take us as reactors, because I feel like we are very important in their journey of their creation of their content creation. So guys, as just I've said, I've decided to take a walk. Those are my dogs. We are walking towards a river that is within a place where I stay. It's good to just stretch and you see around. Yes, so those are two dogs here. We are taking a walk with together. One thing I love about Kenya is you will realize that we don't have like a regulation of how we should build the houses. So houses are quite different. Everybody have their own way of building the houses, and so it becomes a very very unique way of having housing. So back to our topic, I was talking about the reaction and what we go through. Number one, it's always good to understand that reacting, it's not about hate, it's not about the negative, although at some point you will realize that it depends now with the experience you've had with the person and what the content you've seen them putting out there. It might look like you're more negative, but again, at the same time, it's about analytics. It's about analyzing what exactly they've been doing, and it's using their own information. Actually, we don't use other people's information. It's basically what they are posting, or what people whom they are with are posting. So it is more of using their own words, it's more of using their own content and analyzing it and checking out what exactly is there and what exactly can we analyze with that information that they have. Just shortly, you can see ahead there is somewhere that is very green. That is where the river is. We are almost getting there. Yeah, so yeah, you can see it's already green that side, but the other places it's quite a bit dry. Yeah, but it's because of the season. But that is where the river is. So another thing that we should really understand is that just like the media, the way you find that the reporters who go to the field, they get content and they come back. There are people who edit, there are people who analyze. There are people who decide maybe this one we don't really need to put it in public. We need to change things here and there. It's the same thing with the reactors. At some point, you as a content creator, you will not realize some of the mistakes. Just the same way you can be writing a manuscript and you don't realize some of the mistakes that you make, but you give it to editors who can edit it. It does the same thing with the reaction. You as a content creator, at some point when you are putting things outside there, or when you're creating that content, at some point you don't see the mistakes that are there. So in as much as maybe you have people who can edit, and sometimes you fail to edit some of these things, so it does the same thing. So we are now approaching the river. It's quite a nice place to just rest and to just feel the water and everything. So yeah, then again, it's a lot of work. Actually, it's not easy. Reacting, it's not easy. Reaction are never easy, because remember, you have to watch a lot of content for you to react it. You have to be glued to them and understand how they do their content from A to Z. You have to read to watch the content rather. You have to know how they live their lifestyle. It's a lot of work. You really invest your time and your energy. And at the same time, remember, you are reacting, you are recording videos, you are editing. The way you start doing things is not the same way you can walk. I know vlogging is also not easy. And again, when you just see someone with a camera and holding and talking random things, yeah, you just respect them. So this is a river. I can see it looks so nice and beautiful. So when you see someone who is recording, then you give them that respect because it's not easy. And at the same time, also reacting and editing and everything is not easy. Now, if at all you've been into digital marketing and you understand about content creation and you're a professional, you will realize that the key performance indicators are not just a matter of the money that you bring. It's also about how your audience and your target audience react with your content. And so if you see people reacting on your content, that is already a one performance indicator that is there. And so you should be very, 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 very proud that there are people who are actually reacting with your content and who are actually happy about it. So just be happy about it and appreciate about it. Okay. So again, sometimes you say every publicity is publicity. Sometimes positive, negative. It will bring traffic to your channel. So when people tag you and talk about and you react to their content, I mean, you're still also benefiting from it. You might not really sometimes, let me tell you something. People don't really, if at all you have long content, they might not end up watching your content, but rather they will end up coming to the reactor's content first to check. Then now they can also go back and see what is that thing that the reactor was saying. Was it true or not? So again, it's a way also, it also brings traffic to your content. So you shouldn't just see it as a very negative thing or something that is not worth it. So just be very open to it, and everybody accept correction. Sometimes you can be condescending and say this is my content and so I don't want reactors. It's okay, but again, it's never easy also doing reaction, and especially when now there is that pull and push with the content creators and so on and so forth. So I mean, if at all you realize that you want to do reaction, then just be ready to invest a lot of time watching people's content, invest in time in analyzing that content. You will have to invest time in trying to see what does this mean. I mean, trying to analyze it and criticize it and so on and so forth. So that's about content creation. So this is my walk to the river. I know it is. I've just done a lot of things in this river. I've sat down, I've rested, I felt that the voices of the water and so on and so forth. So this is a river. This is a walk I usually take most of the time when I'm free. It helps me to relieve my mind, to take care of my mental health and so on and so forth. But it's amazing place to just walk around and rewind. So content creators, when you see someone doing reaction, just know that they are reacting to your content and they are very, very glued to your content because they have to watch A to Z and see what you are offering. So this is for now. It's just a short video, a walk through video. We will meet in the next episode. Just like this content, share, subscribe to my channel as we grow together. If you love keeping up with travel vloggers, then this is your home. This is your home. This is keeping up, keep it simple with Benji. And this is where we keep up with travel vloggers. Thank you for walking through with me to the river. Like this content, share, and also subscribe to my content. Stay with it, please.